What's up? Chris Warzakowski here. Just wanted to film a quick video about my system for email. I just want to give a quick overview. So I have this idea. It's called Pay Yourself First. And it's what I named my brand new e-commerce email marketing course, and for a very good reason. So paying yourself first is this idea. I didn't make up this idea. This is an idea from The Richest Man in Babylon, which is a book about wealth building and like solid financial literacy principles, right? That's like the very first rule. The very first rule is that every single dollar you make, you take 10% that belongs to you before you pay anyone else, before you pay your debts, before you pay your bills, before you spend anything. You take some money off the table that belongs to you. And the way this relates to email is that as a list owner, as an e-commerce business owner, as someone who sells courses, whatever the hell you sell, if you have an email list, you should always be paying yourself first. The first thing you do each day should be spent putting money into your pocket, right? That means sending an email. That means creating some kind of email campaign, some kind of asset for your business that can be used over and over and over again. Even broadcasts, even though you send them off one time and then they're done, they'll make sales that day and maybe for the next day or two, but those could be repurposed. Those could become automations. Those could become Facebook ads. Those could become video scripts. They could become. Now, I like to email every single day. I don't recommend everyone does that. Everyone has different businesses depending on what you sell. Maybe 3 times a week is good. Maybe 5 times a week is good. Some people even do 1 time a week. I personally would like to see a lot more than 1 time a week. I think you kind of almost have to nowadays. But at some point in your business, you need to make the shift from reacting to every single thing that you're doing to being proactive, where you are creating something first. You are creating basically an asset. You're creating positive momentum. You are doing something that's going to make the cash register ring before you pay the bills or that contractor's invoice, or before you handle all those support emails and everything else. Because if you've been running a business for a long time, shit gets in the way all the time. It's just going to happen. If you own a business or run a business, there's always another fire to put out. There's always something else you could be doing. And sometimes we just get so caught up in all that stuff that we forget to go out and sell. You need to go out and sell first, right? That's the first thing. Pay yourself first before you worry about everything else. I've talked to business owners. I was talking to one guy, one of the guys who subscribed to Make It Rain Monthly recently. Really good dude. And he was saying, yeah, it's funny. When I first wrote the email about this, he responded back and he was like, yeah, it's so funny. Like, I always feel like there's a million other things I should be doing in my business. And then my wife will tell me, hey, we got this bill. So I'll go send an email and then I'll generate the revenue for that. And I'm like, yeah, just do that all the time. Like, that should be the main focus of your business. Like, just keep on bringing in the cash flow. But it's a habit. It's something you got to get into the habit of. But anyway, if you want to get into the habit of that, if you want to start paying yourself first and generating more revenue and generating more cash flow, better cash flow, more stable cash flow, and if you have an email list and you're not actively sending emails, then I can help you do that. So I have this brand new newsletter. It's called Make It Rain Monthly. Here's a copy of the very first issue. I'm sending this to the printer next week. So if you're watching this in the future, you can always still get it. All you got to do is just go to www.makeitrainmonthly.com. But what I do with this newsletter is I take all of the campaigns and marketing tests and strategies that I'm using with some of my clients, the strategies that I've used in the past to get some awesome results. And I basically publish them into a newsletter in a clear and concise and quick and easy to read and easy to implement. That's the most important part. Easy to implement format where you could get the newsletter each month, rip it open, read it, implement in 20 or 30 minutes, and start making more sales. And that's the way I designed it. It's not some big course with 100,000 videos and 15 modules, because let's face it, you probably have a million of those sitting on your hard drive right now, right? Money is attracted to speed. Money is attracted to implementation. That's what this newsletter is designed to do. It's designed to give you one thing every single month. You read it, you do it, and you profit, right? It's one big thing, one big needle to move. And oftentimes it could be something as simple as writing one email and programming it as an automation, or sending one email to your list, or a couple emails to your list, right? It's not going to be anything super difficult. It's going to be something you could absolutely do, or someone on your team could do if you have a big enough team and you have dedicated marketing people. But that is the newsletter. As a free gift, we're talking about Pay Yourself First in this video. As a free gift, I have my Pay Yourself First course, which is my brand new e-commerce email copywriting and marketing course. You actually get it as a free gift. So this course, if I sold it on its own, probably have to charge a lot of money for it, but I want to give it to you as a free gift just for trying out my newsletter. So all you got to do is go to www.makeitrainmonthly.com. I'll have the link below in the description, whatever the hell it's called. The word's below the video. It'll be in there. Just click the link. Use the code FOUNDER. If you join before March 1st, 2020, then that code will work. If you join after, then sorry you missed it. But so you basically have about 36 hours to use that code. That'll take $20 off your subscription price. Just so you know, you'll never see this low of a subscription ever again after the deadline. So there's about 36 hours left at the time of me putting this video out. So if you want to join, you want to lock in that price for life, meaning you'll never pay more than the $79 for the subscription. As long as you decide to stay, then make sure you do that right now. But there's tons. There's got to be at least like 45 different email formulas or story prompts that you could use. There's subject line formulas. There's just like 20 plus writing tips that'll help you write faster and write better copy. There's just so much stuff packed in that book. It's really like my magnum opus of like email writing. It's like over the last 7 years, everything I've done with my clients, everything I've done in my own business, I packed that all in to that Pay Yourself First course. It's 137 pages. So it's not some 500-page book, right? It's 137 pages. You can read it in probably a day. And as soon as you start implementing, the very next email you write is going to make you more sales once you use the principles that I outlined in that book. I promise you that. And you can get that for free. So here's the thing, try it out for a month. Try out Make It Rain Monthly for a month. You don't have to stay for the next 10 years. You're not locked into anything. I mean, obviously, I'd love if you stayed that long, and I think you might want to, because if I'm sending you email campaigns, stuff to do every single month, and you're doing it and you're making money, you're probably not going to want to leave. So, that's kind of how I designed it. Of course, you're more than welcome to, but I don't think you're going to want to. But so just try it out, though. Try it out for a month or two. See if you like it. Implement the stuff I tell you to do, and see if it works. And if not, then just hit me up and cancel. No big deal. But it's kind of like time is of the essence, right? There's a little over 36 hours right now. You're never going to see the price again. You can always join in the future. You're just going to have to pay more. So why not try it out now for a little bit less? So once again, that URL is www.makeitrainmonthly.com. Use the code FOUNDER, all caps, FOUNDER. So if you have questions about how to pay yourself first with email, how to make more sales in your e-commerce business or anything like that, just drop a comment, and that's it. All right. Hope you have a good day. Go make it rain. Later.